Hey everybody, we're back and Tainted Eden in the books. It's exciting news. Tainted Lazarus and Tainted Cain remain. Tainted Cain largely going to be handled on stream so I can get recipes on the fly. Tainted Lazarus, let's be honest, man, like it's a bit of a slog. That being said, as you see your seed briefly, if for whatever reason you would want to try to replicate this situation, despite being a slog, there's no better time for a slog than when we're on YouTube, because I get to talk about, at the very least, things that interest me. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to need you to blow up right about there. Probably the best bomb I've ever pushed. Let's see what we got here. It's insanely good. I don't know what to say. It's just unbelievable. As is this, for the record. Whoever gets Ipecac should get Guppy's head for the damage synergy. So, I'm going to pick it up. Just give me a moment, please. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to flip. And then I'm going to pick up Ipecac. Okay. Well played. Well played. One character is now sorted, in theory at least. And our other character is still, like, not in an awesome spot, let's be honest. But they start a little bit ahead of the 8-ball. And on top of that, they will get stronger faster than you would expect from a normal situation because of the fact that when you have Ipecac, we get a lot of advantages that you wouldn't normally get by having unlimited bombs when normally you would have limited bombs. Which is why I'm coming back here to look for a potential secret room. I want to get HP as Spirit Heart Marty, because Ipecac Andy, that's not how that works. Ipecac Ivan, you don't hear about Ivan, at least in Canada, being that common of a name anymore. Maybe it never was. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have my finger on the pulse of the naming committee worldwide. I think so. Just work with me here, okay? Because this is potentially like a really big moment, and we got to get the Hush. So actually having Ipecac is kind of incredible when you consider that we're also trying to get the Hush. It's going to actually make it mathematically plausible. I think we should definitely do this. Most important item here, I don't know. Nightlight's not bad, that's for sure. But I think you start maybe with this. Ace of Hearts, not bad, but it wasn't what we were looking for. We were looking for a 2 of diamonds. But we'll go and maybe pick up Nightlight with the other character, with the B side. Let's show some respect. Speed upgrade. As we cannot flip, I don't really care. We'll just go ahead and snag that real quick. And then I think we'll go pick up Nightlight with you. No offense, Spider Mod. Like, I got a lot of respect for you, okay? But I think we only need things that make it easier for us to win as B-side. A-side, just ambiently, I'm hoping, is going to pick up a bunch of stuff that carries a certain degree of usefulness. Obviously, this is also pretty good. We have not yet seen a Deal with the Devil, yet we have 2 Deal with the Devil items. What the heck is Dice Bag? I'm having fun. That's the most unexpected part of this episode. I'm having fun right off the get-go. Repentance Trinkets. Dice Bag. Every time you enter a brand new room, you have a chance to get a random one-time use dice. I don't really know what that means. Like, I guess what I'm asking is, how does the dice come to pass? You know, does something show up in our inventory? You know, does it just happen randomly when we walk in? I don't know. I'm assuming randomly just kind of happens. Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question. Oh, it pops up right there. Okay. Well, I wonder what happens if we leave the room. We lose it. Okay. That's the right thing to test it on. I don't think we do this with you. Because you can only get one play. What did I do there? Oh, I used a dice by accident. It popped in so quickly. I was getting so ready to use the Ace of Hearts. So we want Bookworm on you, which is why we're doing it like this. And can I be honest with you? I think Monster Manuel might be your play here. Get two of those backing you up. I'm not thrilled, but I'm not that upset. So I definitely, I remember, you know, earlier today when I was brushing my teeth, I thought to myself, Hush as Tainted Lazarus has got to be one of the more difficult things in the game. We're going to pick this up. Just give me a minute. Oh, no. It's just because of the fact that usually... this is a gimme, man. Usually... make sure you're taking it as the right character. Usually you have to work really hard to make sure you're strong enough to actually be fast enough to get there. This time, we have just miraculous... Really, in our first two item rooms, we have encountered, like, two of the absolute... I mean, in the top 2 or 3% of items that could actually allow us to make this more reasonable of a challenge. And also, both of those things that we got there... Eternal D6, okay. Both of those things that we got there are also going to make it substantially easier for us to kill Hush once we get there. I don't mind. We have a flip available if we decide that we do get a deal with the devil and we want to take the opportunity to use it as A side, or B side for that matter. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Even though we've taken some dumb damage, it's nice to have the opportunity, quite frankly. Really, B-side still needs more damage. Even with Holy Light, Ipecac is just such like an all-in-one solution. So I think you flip. Take Synth Oil. Not too worried about like Spun or anything like that. Okay, so just keep your head on straight here. One of the only things that could go wrong on this run is accidentally going too slow. So what are we going to do to try to make this run work long term? Go faster, don't take dumb damage, and remind yourself that at the end of the day, it's just Isaac. I think we're going to say Guppy's head no longer necessary. Might be, you might take some issue with that, but I think Pandora's Box is going to be a little bit more advantageous for us, just for giving us one extra item on the next floor, maybe. Grab one of these. We didn't find a secret room at all. We're not going to spend too long looking. But even a little bit of extra money, even if it doesn't create an arcade or something like that, it potentially goes a long way. Only takes a second to check. Only takes a second to check. We got no flips, so that's kind of a gimme there. You think? Nope. And maybe... I'm just looking for the quarter, that's it. Okay. Ooh, that's an arcade chance in the future. Alright, down to the next floor, and really, I'm like... I didn't expect it to... I'm kind of flabbergasted. D12, rerolls rocks. It's an interesting trinket, right? Like, I didn't... we haven't really had an opportunity for it to do anything at all for us. However, that can change. And at least it gives... I'm a fan of anything that gives us more agency over the game and the items, rewards we receive. So, I think it's a cool idea. I really didn't expect them to have it implemented like that you would have the choice whether or not to use the die. I thought it would just go. So we'll probably use Pandora's Box like right now. I'm very into that. I Thanks for the 0.58 damage. I thought 44 just like wasn't quite enough. And maybe let's just freeze it there for a moment. Don't have any items, or any keys, I should say. D12 to reroll rocks? Why not? I thought maybe poops counted as rocks. I had something else to say. I forgot what it was. Oh, well. Oh, I was going to talk about deals with the devil, because this is like, I have muscle memory for banter, and it's saying to me, self, now's the time to start talking about your deal with the devil versus deal with the angel paradigm. I think, though I'm a fan of deals with the angel, we're going to go devil deals because we already have, and this is given the opportunity at least, but we're going to go devil deals here because we already have 2 guppy items ambiently. So the odds of us getting a third they might not be better than 50%, but they're not bad. You know, better than they would be at the average point in this game for sure. Okay. Got a little, it's Phlegm Tuesday. I don't know if you check your calendar. It's actually International French Fry Day, which I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's a holiday that I don't observe myself. Now, that being said, am I gonna eat some? I could be persuaded, maybe. I don't know. I bought some gnocchi yesterday. Maybe I'll probably just end up having a gnocchi instead, but... Now, it's interesting, right? Am I crazy to think that Mega is just gonna be kind of bad here? Because what happens when you flip and Mega's active? I'm gonna assume that it does nothing for you. And as a result, you're gonna think that I've lost my mind. I know we gotta make hush. This is it's a thought provoker. Let me tell you what's going on, okay? In my head, I'm like, I don't mind using a flip, picking up Mega. It's a great item. Then one half of us has Mega, the other half has Ipecac 40 damage. You know, we're in such an unbelievable spot. However, I've decided to take it. I've decided that it is the right play. Why? Even if... There's our flip back, by the way. Even if... And we could have flipped for Monster Man well, but with Ipecac, I think it's a waste. Even if this doesn't give us the ability to use Mega over and over, which is kind of what I'm testing right here. Oh my. It does give us the ability to use Mega. That's mighty nice. One sec. One sec. One sec. It does give us the ability to use Mega on Hush themselves, which I think is very positive for us. Yeah, let's take Dirty Mind as... Oh, it totally works too! Okay. Flip me, flip me. The flip was not necessary. I shouldn't have asked for the flip. But that's okay. It's okay. The fact that this carries over is actually an unbelievable sign for us. It's great news. Let's see if we can find the secret room before we pop Mega again. Then just go in and see what's going on in there. We have the D4. I'd rather not. Feeling pretty okay about like not using the D4 here to reroll my obviously incredible run. Just one more thing to have to worry about. Accidentally using the D4 when we press Q to try to do something. Now, remember, I know we're trying to make Hush. You gotta admit, Queen of Hearts, that for the time being, choosing to tackle the run in this fashion has led us to a great situation. So just let me take my time again here, because we do have, like, just pop down Queen of Hearts here. I'm gonna go for it. We have Ipecac. We have lots of HP. We can flip and get even more HP. There's HP in the secret room, like... Redemption? I don't remember what you do. Oh, if you don't take deals with the devil, you get a damage upgrade. Okay. Angel statue. I know what you're thinking. We're not going to miss Hush. I'm telling you that in confidence, okay? I've been wrong before, but the odds of us missing Hush are so low as to be a little comical right now. That's a perfect flippertunity coming in. Now, don't walk into the spikes by accident. And don't take all the Spirit Hearts. You can take a few of them. That's okay. We're about a floor behind schedule. But also, I'm having fun, so shut up. HP's looking great. Come into this situation, okay? We know we got Mega, so crack these open a little bit. We got Mom's Chest as well, so everything's getting a little... Every single one of these that we open is a little bit better. We just got an Eternal Heart to help out our B side. That was fast. It's alright, we got a flip active now, so this... Just wait for Mega to dissipate and then we're out of here. I wonder, Honor, I was gonna say I wonder if, my Spirit Hearts? Oh, that's not the room. I got so mad. I was like, excuse me, Edmund? Little bit messed up, don't you think? Okay, my bad. Let's get out of this floor. We're well behind schedule, but we still got 16 minutes to get through like 4 floors, which is pretty reasonable for sure. Save a moon card for the next floor. And again, there's other things we could do here. We could, you know, go to the blood bank. We'd probably get a blood bag payout, but this one is looking clean, clear, and under control. I would not worry. I would not worry about this one at all, really. Especially knowing, you know, we basically have half of a run of Mega and half of a run of Ipecac. Both of which do very well on rooms and also very well, I'm willing to do it, on bosses. So, not a whole lot to complain about. Except, of course, the Eternal D6 not always coming through in the clutch for us. Soul of the Keeper, pretty solid. Temperance, pretty solid. It's like they're really trying to get me to not make Hush. So, one of the biggest risk factors on this run right now is my own hubris. Normally, I'm not much of a, you know, min-max Marty. But here, I'm like, well, admittedly, there is a bunch of HP on this very room. And then on top of that, there's an Eternal D6 burning a hole in my pocket. You wouldn't want to finish this run without having taken advantage of the Eternal D6, would you? And then we gotta play this in with this character, because if we don't play with the A side, then we got other problems. Okay, a golden penny, sure. What's another 10 or 15 minutes of a run between friends, right? Let's not throw this one to the wolves. Play you again. Give me some red hearts dropping. That's fine with me. Check this out. If it's Guppy, we flip. As long as you got to flip, you don't have to be that precious about this kind of stuff, okay? No big deal. No big deal. Really big deal. Nightlight got me in a little trouble there. I'm a little... I shouldn't be, but I'm a little worried about our HP. And by shouldn't be, I mean, obviously I should be. I mean, come on, are you looking at this? Compass is very nice, yeah? Okay, sure, why not throw a little Mega action in here? Honestly, it's a bit spiced, but I'm happy with the flip there. Now, again, don't miss Hush. You just gotta... I think we're actually going a little faster now. That's IBS. I say no to it. Maybe at some point we'll get... help me? Saved. Maybe at some point we'll get like a D6 on a room where we can actually use the D6. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Am I a little disappointed? It could be argued. Golden Pill. I say no to those for the time being because I am scared, and we're just gonna pick up the pace a little bit. And probably it's a good time to note for myself that there's really no reason at all that we should be taking chances. We just put it into perspective again. Is it fun to take chances, make mistakes, get messy? It can be, for sure. On the other hand, we have like a genuinely incredible situation before us. If we don't pick up what you give me, I get a damage upgrade. So just keep that in mind. Well, I don't know how this is going to work because we're going to flip, but... yeah, who knows? Doesn't really matter. I think you should take this, so I'm willing to wait for it. But yeah, let's keep it in perspective. We are, as one of the hardest characters in the game, we have two absolutely unbelievable runs that also kind of synergize well together. So you really only lose by being stupid. I'm not immune to it. It's been known to happen. One of the best things we could do is just have a lot of HP as Ipecac and a decent amount of HP as Holy Light, also known as A side, B side, respectively. Right, we didn't need to use a bomb there, but we're not gonna fret over that kind of minor stuff. Keys are pretty good, and I'm gonna tell you because I know you're gonna be a little upset. We're not going to make boss rush. That's okay. By going too slow to make boss rush, we went fast enough to really like... I've completely botched my verbiage. By not going fast enough to make boss rush, the flip side of that is we accrued enough advantages in the super early game that we're just driving to victory here. You don't have to make boss rush to make Hush. It's a good signpost, but you know, if you spend 5 extra minutes early on to make your run that much better, which I would suggest that we did, it's a lot easier to accrue that, to make up for that time over the time scale of half an hour instead of over the time scale of 20 minutes. So, for us, I think we did the right thing. I think time will show that we did the right thing, and you will be ashamed of your words and your deeds. Also, I was just gonna say we might make boss rush, but that after looking at it for an extra couple of seconds, I realized that's true idiocy. You can see for yourself, by the way, without Mega, B-side Lazarus is the most in need of some support. So this is probably, I'm not too worried about the Boneheart, honestly. This is probably another flip situation to see what we get here. I mean, that's horrible. We really... actually, you know what? It is still a flip situation. Because the luck upgrade, I think, will make Holy Light scale better. Now, can I tell you something that's going to make you laugh? I'm starting to get a little nervous. I'm starting to be like, oh no, we actually might not make the Hush fight. But I don't believe it. I don't. We have the Compass. We have 2 great runs. Mega is going to work on this floor or the next floor. Maybe a little combination of both. Half of these rooms are a joke. And if things get really tight on the... no, we're not using the D4, come on. If things get really tight on the next floor, we just bomb our way through everything. Okay, embarrassing. High Priestess. We had to think a little bit. Proptosis, that's a gimme, even though it's not as good as it used to be. That's still incredible. Keep me moving here. The shop is not all that is cracked up to be here. That was insanely lucky. Now you, I think like the only thing I'm really concerned about is like, do you have enough HP? Do we really need the ladder, the devil, grab this, grab that, get the heck out of here. Shouldn't have even come in there in the first place. Starting to feel, it's getting hot. It's getting hot in here. There's a planetarium apparently. Planetariums always feel like you screwed something up when you're not intending to get them. I'm realizing we didn't. What actually happened is we just got tarot cloth or whatever. Jupiter, you're a gas giant. Okay. We got 8 ball, that's it. 8 ball gives you a better chance of getting these. 0.7 speed kind of stinky. It's alright, because I got a good feeling we're about to become Guppy here. So we're not going to use Mega yet. We can pump it immediately on the next floor. We can get tons and tons and tons of value out of it. No sweat. Bro. Flip me. Never thought I'd see the day. I flipped away from Ipecac. Bit of a scary thought. I now think we have like a run that's better on rooms and a run that's better on enemies. We got the HP out of that. Grab the negative because it doesn't matter. Get the heck out of here. Am I insane to think that like Jupiter has screwed us more than I thought it possibly could? Also is completely screwed the audio. That's nothing new. Okay. Now it's Mega's time to shine. I forgot that the Holy Light is actually going to apply to Mega as well, which is incredible. Proptosis as well, but I'm not sure if that's actually a good thing. I am willing to say as well, I don't really know what happened to make me think that this Ipecac run got a little worse. And I also got to avoid falling victim to the idea that just because it's worse, or it feels worse, might not even be worse, but just because it feels worse, it actually is bad. Because I don't believe that that's true. Locomote me, please. That's fine. And by the way, we're definitely going to make Hush. We may not get a deal with the devil on this floor. Because I can't... Trying to sneak around at night, can't hear myself think because my dummy cheeks keep clapping together. We got HP, though. Hey, Mega. Hey, I can do that. I really want to see, like, a speed upgrade for... Jupiterus? I don't know. That's a flip take. I think we need a faster Ipecac shot. Yeah, we're definitely gonna make it. Now, I think you should for sure save Hush. Not save Hush. You should save Flip. For your Hush fight. Look at that speed, man. Look at that speed. Save Flip for the Hush fight. Because, and I have made no sense here. Save, Mega for the Hush fight. Normally, we might consider that to not be so good. But with the tier effects that it comes with here, I think that's a great play. So what I think is the dream is if we can get into the fight as B-side, kill phase 1 with normal tiers, use Mega at the start of phase 2, which is going to inevitably be super annoying because it's definitely going to lose about 2/3 of its use just during like periods where the enemy is invulnerable. But ignoring that, I think that this is like your fastest way to deal damage to the boss and kill them. Virus is a speed upgrade. I never thought after we got Ipecac we would ever see a situation where B-side was better than A-side, but it's actually happened. You need this so you can actually, like, walk. Your speed was mighty bad. We'll just blow that up. I think you need it, and I hate to say it, but I think it's true. D20 on this room. Thank God I took the Spirit Heart at least. Should be very careful with those. So Hush has been made. Don't even worry about that. Secret room? Battery that hurts you. We did have a D100. I am not willing, as much smack as I talked about this, I am not willing to reroll the D1, reroll this run with the D100. It might not be as incredible as I liked it early on, but I mean, come on, it is still Ipecac on a Tainted Lazarus run, like. And dude, this is a perfect time to get Mega Charge. Like without even paying attention to it, we just kind of got super lucky. That sucks. That sucks. But that's what Flip is built for. Don't use Flip now. You need it for the next floor. You may not get the opportunity to get a charge. We're also saving keys for the next floor. We're kind of screwed in the sense that we're gonna start as Ipecac, and then maybe we could flip to Mega on the next fight, but... And the next fight, by the way, is Hush, so we should probably put some respect on their name, but... I definitely think we're gonna be fine. It's also for sure worth noting, we don't actually have to do anything else. If we die on the Hush fight, it's totally fine. Or if we die after the Hush fight, I should say. On the Hush fight would be devastating. I might never recover. You certainly take Daddy Longlegs over Soy Milk here. But I appreciate the Soy Milk offer. There will be people who are like, you should use your Flip here and then use Soy Milk on like Holy Light Proptosis. And I have to tell you, they might be right. Oh, they might have been right. There's not much we can do about that now. This can give us another Flip Charge, but I don't think there's much we can really do with it. Red Candle versus Coupon at this point? Yeah, probably. Both of these are terrible. I'll D8. We got plus 16 damage. The speed being functional, though, is pretty nice. Rate of Fire is worse. Both of these items... I shouldn't say they're both a joke, because actually, I think that the... We're unlikely to need Red Candle as much as maybe Golden Razor could be fun, so let's give that a try. And we're not going to donate. We can at least open one of these. Nope. Okay. Remember, you got... If things go terribly wrong, you got this Flip. Am I insane? That did, like, no damage? Does it give us a damage up every time we use it? It does. I thought it was, like... I thought it did not do that. Let's just put it that way. What did I think it did? I thought it was like the Razor in that it did like AoE damage. We did just spend 50 cents on a very small damage upgrade, proportionally speaking. I mean, it was like plus 20 damage, but in terms of the percentage of our actual damage that it was, not so impressive. But we weren't really doing anything with that money anyway. We could have made our donation machine stronger, but again, like, as you can get that donation machine rebuilt in no time. Just play Tainted Keeper, you know, donate everything on the first floor, then enjoy the rest of your run. So we're not gonna flip, actually. I know that that was my strategy earlier. We're not gonna flip unless we actually find ourselves in mortal danger. Because we don't have very much HP as B-side, and we can't flip back. Even though I think they would be the perfect opportunity to fight here. I sadly think it's kind of the wrong play. By the way, imagine what this run would look like if it was all on one character. It's definitely still extremely good. Like, you might think we're dealing with something a little underwhelming here. You would be so wrong, but I'm also guilty of having thought it a couple times over the past floor or so. That's fine. Daddy Longlegs is still doing damage here. As long as you're not getting hit, you're hidden. So we are going to have to flip. In all likelihood. Daddy Longlegs still doing damage. Just land whatever you can land. You have to remember that as much as this run has fallen a little bit, is not in as much favor as it used to be in. Are you seeing this? That's not just me that did that, right? Like, you're seeing this too? Oh, you could do this? Is this allowed? Hold up. There we go. You have to compare it not to, like, what this run could have been if we were not, you know, Tainted Lazarus. You gotta compare it to what this run, looks like versus the average Tainted Lazarus run. And it's about, I don't know, like a billion times better. Next hit we flip, no matter what. No matter what. We don't have Mega! No! No. No, I'm not ready for this kind of heartbreak. I'm ready for this kind of heartbreak. I don't believe it. I am embarrassed with myself. If we had a Mega Charge, we would definitely have won. It's such a complicated emotional cocktail. The run was unbelievable, so there's that, and that hurts. But also, I feel like we played pretty well on the Hush fight. As strange as this sounds, I don't know how much this impacted things, but I kind of attribute the loss to myself, of course, but also to Jupiter, or whatever the item was called. Like, it never felt the same after we picked it up. But honestly, I got a smile on my face. It was a fun run regardless. We'll be back to take on Tainted Lazarus soon, and you gotta have an Empire Strikes Back to have a Return of the Jedi. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!